Hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with another episode of our Create tutorial. In this episode, I am going to show you guys how I make my automated drill, tunnel bore machine. So, the first thing you start with is a cart assembler, and you want to make sure that you lock rotation on it. You don't want if you don't lock the rotation, it does a bunch of funky things. Now, I use a minecart with a furnace when making mine. You can use a regular minecart with redstone torches, but there's some issues with that. The issues being the fact that if you hit water, it will pop off. Excuse me, it will pop off the torches, and then starting here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, and 1. That's there. That'll be there. This is the wall. All right. So this is where the wall of drills go. Now you can make this as big, this part as big as you want. I usually go with about a 5x5. If you do a 5x5, then it requires 25 drills. As you can see here, I am making this one a lot bigger. This is going a lot bigger than a 5x5. But that's fine. So that one can be as big as you want. Next is 2, 3, the deployers. And this is why I... Okay, so you have one deployer there. And then one deployer here. Now then, this deployer here, this first deployer, you want to filter it. It will do specifically the rails. Then this one here, you want to have it doing some kind of block. Usually the block that you're mining is best. So let's say you're doing, let's say you're mining out an area where you're gonna need cobblestone, or mining out a lot of cobblestone. That there. And then I go 3 out over here, and this goes all the way down to the bottom. And you put a mechanical plow right here. The mechanical plow is to pick up the minecart, or the rails. Words. And then you need storage, because you're going to fill this thing up. It fills up very quickly. I suggest always having at least one full side with chests. If not, both sides, if possible, because you want a lot of storage. And then you glue the entire thing together. And so I always start on the storage side and glue things together. Now be careful, don't put glue on this white side. If you put glue on the white side, it will cause issues. The main issue being the fact that it will it could potentially like pick up blocks, and then that kind of screws the entire thing up. And then of course, don't forget the drills, and you make the entire wall of drills, and then you glue the giant wall of drills also to the entire thing. And then this is where you start connecting everything back here. And be careful, do not get like any glue out here. So like you could do that and you'll have this the air pockets. I'm trying to point with my real hand and I can't. You'll have the air pockets there. Though, if you do that, it will potentially pick up items that you don't want picked up. And so it could cause a lot of problems. Now that everything's all glued together, all connected, and all good. Okay. Now, once you have it all connected, make sure that everything is where you want it. Get a lever and make sure that you have rails as well as cobblestone, because you need to make sure the machine will function the way you expect. And then this here is a cart assembler, which is not hard to make. It's not hard to make. You can make it pretty early in the game. And once you get redstone to it, now it's working. Now it is a functioning machine. And just getting a rail set right there. You then just need to give it a piece of coal or charcoal. And off it goes. And it will mine everything in front of it, including people. And the only way to stop it is to just right click, and you can then pick it up. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, that's just, oh, wow. Okay, but I can, okay. So it is not the one that I did. So with the cart assembler, as I then be stupid and break the darn thing again, because I am not hitting right buttons. Goodness gracious, I am just failing today. So with the cart assembler, you want to lock rotation. Apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, though, you can just... Okay. Wow. I just learned something new of you can change the way this is facing just by putting it down the direction you're facing. I've never done that before. That was kind of funny. But one of the things is this will do is we have a hole here. And, as it's going forward, it's going to run into that hole, and it fills it up with a piece of cobblestone, and just keeps moving forward. And so, the fact that things went the way it just went kind of caught me by surprise. I have never seen the ability to do that before. But anyways, that is how you make a drilling bore, or a tunneler. And it's pretty neat. It's a very useful tool. Again, I usually go by a 5x5 on the front end. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. That was a little bit funny. I learned something new today that I never expected. But anyways, later everybody.